2-minute, a 1-minute, and a wrap-up.
Okay.
At least you learned.
Yeah.
Sounds wild.
Oh, we have to wait for those.
Maybe we just...
Really?
Holding for sound.
Hold for these.
But you know what? I used to always wonder why when you
It's
see
kinda Luke
somebody.
Cage-ish, though.
I know.
We're rolling?
I was so excited for season 2 of Luke Cage. I mean, I hear you guys haven't got to see it all. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, even though
We
y'all
haven't
read.
seen anything.
I haven't seen anything.
No. I
Let
don't
me
even
tell
go to the
you,
monitor
it
to look.
It is amazing.
it?
Yes.
Dude, okay.
You are amazing. You are amazing.
Oh,
Thank you.
fun.
And for me, Alfre, I mean, I've watched a lot of your projects, but Crooklyn, I've told you this once before, like Crooklyn means so much to me because I was born in New York, raised in the South, and your character just is visceral to me, you know. So to see you in this role, I was worried. How do you back up Mahershala Ali, you know, leaving last season? How does Chio come back with something? And you guys held it together. I mean, I don't want to do no spoilers, but it's great. How does it feel to be a part of the Marvel universe for you? And
Oh, it's super exciting. I remember getting the phone call and, of course, doing the singing and the happy dancing. And they're like, these are the 3 words you'll, welcome to Marvel. And it's like, yay! And then they're like, but you can't say anything. So it's just kind of like that balance of like containing your excitement all the time because you're around greatness.
Yeah.
So much greatness. I mean, season 1 was so amazing. I mean, they broke Netflix, and then it's here I am. One day I'm just on set at a table read with people that I fell in love with in the series. But it's exciting and it's a journey because what I like is that because I'm also new to the show, my character is new to this world. So I think it's been fun taking that journey with her. And I think the audiences are going to love all of the new nuances in the show this season. And there's some twists and turns I don't think a lot of people are going to expect.
yeah,
So.
yeah. And there's a lot of Brooklyn in it. I mean, y'all got Juve. It's like stuff that.
Yeah, there's a lot of Brooklyn represented this time.
She's Harlem to the core.
Yeah. Well, also Tulsa, though. And I wanted to ask you about being born in Tulsa. And we have, as African Americans, we have like a storied history there of what happened. Was that like something that was ever taught in school, or you just had to learn that while in Tulsa? Like, was it hidden?
He's referring to the Greenwood Massacre. They call it the deadliest race riot, but it was a massacre in the history of America. It was 1921. The first time I heard about it was 7th grade, and I got a mimeographed. It wasn't in a history class. They mimeograph it and they hand it out. This was in Marian Anderson Junior High School, and that's when we learned about it.
Wow.
Not in the book. Mimeographed. Pull the shades down. We got to tell you children something.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You also are one of the. I think you're real unique in being part of the cinematic universe and the streaming universe that is playing in Civil War and this. How connected are you to both of those worlds, and do you see Luke Cage's character ever going into the theatrical world at all?
I want the worlds to cross, like all the worlds. If you're in the same universe, you got to bump into each other at some point,
Yeah.
The universe is vast, but we travel in particular orbits, and I'm waiting for them to crash together.
Yeah.
I think it's a logistical dilemma, but I think Marvel is smart enough to pull it off, especially with people like Cheo.
Yeah. And going back to you being new in this universe, were you like the big Marvel fan before, and now that you're in it, have you like been following the Wakanda and everything else to the T? Like, is it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I didn't grow up in the comic book space, but obviously I've been watching all of the Marvel. I mean, ever since Netflix and Marvel kind of got together with, Daredevil and the Jessica Jones, where Luke Cage was first introduced. Like, I've been on that journey and watching the first season of Luke Cage, and then, like I said, being a fan of the show, and then just all of a sudden it's like, hey, I get to be a part of it too. How exciting is that? So, like Black Panther, trust, it was a moment. It was a huge event. Like, I was definitely there, and definitely for that. And yeah, I mean, Marvel does great. I love all of the shows and the series and movies.
One of the great things about Luke Cage is the music. It takes me back to like the New York Undercovers and stuff, where you had like these musical acts in it. Do you guys have any input into the music, or do y'all just get
No.
to see it, or is it shot separately? Or
No, we get to be there, and you love it. And if your character isn't in the club when somebody is performing, you know, we all come in and put on our hoods and like hide under the tables to hear it. But yeah, we get to be there. So sometimes, you know, you might hear 8 hours of, you know, somebody iconic.
Yeah.
I can't say the names just
yeah,
yet.
we
but-
won't release the names. But Luke Cage season 2, everybody's gonna love it, and I know that, you know, we'll see a season 3 and 4 and 5, and
Excellent.
hopefully the worlds will cross.
waiting
But thank
on
you
it.
for the time.
Keep supporting
Thank
us.
I will.
All right, man.